When it comes to the internet, the most important thing that's taken into consideration is your privacy and safety. There are a lot of things out there on the internet that can be considered harmful or inappropriate to you and or anyone else that browses through these thousands of websites. It's fair to say that you should be mindful of what you watch or search up within the internet to avoid accidentally crossing into something that feels like you're walking into a dark alley. It's especially important to know what your kids are searching up and looking at on the internet that they shouldn't be watching or wandering in the first place. There has been many precautions that have been made to protect children from social media and other places as of recently through age verification or parental controls to view any form of media they choose appropriate for the child. For example, YouTube, Instagram, Roblox, TikTok, all of that. That cannot be said for me. Now before we get things started, I want to lay a few things first before diving into this topic. For one, I do not condone any sort of harassment to any of these creators. Please, I don't want that to happen. Secondly, I was a stupid child back then, and I didn't know most of these videos consisted of adult jokes or atrocities I was bare to witness. In this video, I picked 3 YouTubers that I watched that made me question how I was able to watch these without picking up on what their themes were. But with all of that, let's get to the first channel.
I will never want you around me, and I will never want you living in my...
Okay, this first one I didn't watch much of, but it still stuck with me for quite some time and I have only gone popular recently through TikTok. Hot Diggity Demon is an animation YouTuber who is known for his series of Raindub, Pony.Dove, and other small and one-off animated videos he made during his animation days on YouTube. If you've never heard of him, you're probably thinking, that doesn't really sound bad. What made his content inappropriate? Okay, before I continue. He's nowhere near a bad person in any shape or form. It was the mid-2010s where humor was popular with the edgy archetype type. He even gone on to say that he regrets most of the things he said made during that time. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to go into the 2 videos that stuck into my mind as a child.
Yo, I'm not gonna tell.
Yeah, you better not or I'll kick...
The first video I vividly remember watching was Luigi's Day Out. Oh boy! Okay, this was a time where, for some reason, people made quite a bunch of Mario parodies. The most common scene with most of these videos was Mario making Mario on a complete asshole. Anyways, the video follows an angsty teen Mario taking his childish and innocent brother, Luigi, out for the day after his mother made Mario bring him along. They meet up with Waluigi and Daisy to try and find something to do. That's when Mario had the bright idea to bring Luigi to these insane adventures through many Mario worlds, which resulted in Luigi either being straight up murdered or fatally injured. It's up until they reached Bowser's castle where it took Luigi getting scared from Bowser and pissing himself for him to stand up and push Mario down the flight of stairs all the way to the floor below. Way to go, Luigi. Daisy and Waluigi watched in astonishment for how Luigi stood up to himself before Daisy invited Luigi to hang out with him for the rest of the day. The following minute follows a montage of activities the 3 of them do before ultimately ending. Following minutes follow a montage of activities the 3 of them do before ultimately ending with Daisy and Luigi. The following minute follows a montage of activities the 3 of them do before ultimately ending with Daisy going down to Luigi's knees and... Yeah, I'm not playing that, nor am I gonna say what happened. After that, it goes to the next day where the mother is... It goes to the next day where the mother is with Mario worrying about his whereabouts since he never came home yesterday before they hear Luigi. Fuck! It goes to the next day where the mother is with... It goes to the next day where the mother is with Mario worrying about where his whereabouts are since he never came back yesterday. That's when they hear Luigi being dropped off by Daisy and Waluigi before spinning off and thus ending the video. Now you can see why I remember this video so fondly. There were some edgy jokes here and there which is expected, but all in all it was a funny video when I watched as a kid, and something I'd never watch again. Again, this video was made during the era of edgy Mario videos. Hell, this wasn't even the worst of them all. There's still racist Mario. I'm not talking about that in this video. You can't make me. The second video I remember was the Five Nights at Freddy's one. Holy shit, this one is even more batshit insane than the previous one. It follows the FNAF 1 group, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, trying to make a new friend, that being the Night Guard, but of course it doesn't go well. What do I mean by that? Well, it means the Night Guard destroys every last one of them except Freddy. Huh? I mean, valid reaction if I found out the animatronics can move and talk on their own. But that would cost thousands to replace, and it's worth knowing he dies either way after having a heartwarming conversation with Freddy at the end of the video. Oops, I get ahead of myself. Let's go back a bit. I'll tell you, the amount of bullshit that happens in this video is just too much. First, we have the robotic designs of the animatronics, straight from my nightmares when I was younger. Then we have Foxy and Chica smooching when they're hunting for the Night Guard, as well as a Breaking Bad reference. What? After that, Chicatus. Yeah, that happened alright. I was 8 when this came out. After all of that, we have a literal anime showdown. Oh my god! After all of that, we have a literal. After all of that, we have a literal anime showdown between Freddy and the Night Guard before it just cuts to the morning with a conversation. What? Also, I want to point out that while writing the script, yes, I made one. This video reminded me of that one Living Tombstone song, Die in a Fire. Still goes hard though. Anyways, the video was funny. I got a good laugh out of it, but it was also just like weird. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about when it comes to Hot Diggity Demon. Those 2 videos were the only ones I watched from him as a kid. For what he's doing now, he stopped uploading animations due to a chronic illness he has that prevents him from actually animating for long periods of time. And something else, I should look into it and just put it on the screen. So he just streams now. Good for him. I didn't want to go over his other stuff he made, past and future videos, when these 2 came out, but I never watched them, and that's not the theme of this video. So let's move on.
I need you to help me find the ring trick. Where could it be? Mario! Dear God!
Everyone knows about this fucker. Who doesn't? This was literally one of the most popular YouTubers in the late 2010s. It would be more impressive if no one knew who this guy was in those years. Ask anyone who Jeffy is, they're gonna know who he is. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to share a bit of context to how I ran into this channel and started watching him. The year was 2016. Captain America Civil War released. LeBron completes a 3-1 comeback against the greatest team of all time, record-wise, Golden State Warriors, and Harambe's death. I was in my room with my brother watching YouTube videos for the day. We watched many Mario plushie videos before coming across SML, more kid-friendly ones. I think one of the videos was Junior playing Mario Maker and Kamek had to get rid of it because anything Junior did in the game, it happened in real life. On some horror movie type shit. We were trying to find one of those videos, but that's when we came across it. The one video that would change my entire course of watching YouTube videos. So one where everything changed, the elevator. When we put the video on, we laughed our asses off and decided to ditch the other channels we watched and put this one non-stop. I mean, can you blame me? On first impressions, it was funny. Everything about it was funny, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. Of course, I'm gonna just watch it non-stop on repeat. Also, this was before they moved into the new house, which is crazy because it's been a full decade since we started watching them. What the fuck? I should not have been watching this, as well as my brother. Everything about this channel was not made for kids in any way, shape, or form. There was cussing, violence, lots of sexual jokes, slurs, and to top it all off, insane jokes that I never caught on as a kid until now. It wasn't until like 2018 when their videos started to get demonetized and stuff, and they had to dumb it down a bit on all those things later on. That didn't last long, as you can see now in what they post now. Because they stopped using the plushies, of course, because of the cease and desist letter that prevented them from doing the Wild channel. To this day, I still watch their videos because they're fucking funny with the most absurd shit that they spew and do. I don't care, that's hilarious. Although, there is one more channel that I have left. One that's as unhinged as Super Mario Logan. A similar premise with Hot Diggity Demon's Mario video was an asshole Mario trope, but extended into a whole length series on YouTube with a video style that you don't see often that focuses on stop motion animation, which is impressive. And those videos are
my feed, give me something good to eat. If you don't, fuck a pear, you'll suck my
Now, I don't know how me and my brother managed to find these videos. Hell, I don't know if anyone remembers these considering the last installment of the Mario Fable series was our Halloween special. which came out 6 years ago. Bro, when I tell you this series is absolutely unhinged, I mean it. There is so much going on with the characters that I have to actually break down their personalities like it's some sort of movie or TV show. This is how insane this is. Mario, the generic asshole during the era of Mario being an asshole. Big whoop. Who could have guessed? Luigi, the pussy-ass brother that never stands up for himself. Yoshi, he's just a dog. It's just saying Yoshi and stuff. He has no traits. Toad, both the comic relief and the most batshit insane one who matches Mario's energy. Shy Guy, he is so gay to the fact that he's named Shy Gay by the others in the show. And I'm not trying to be homophobic or anything. That's his trait. And it's somehow even worse and more insane than Cody's gayness from SML. But that's how insane it is. Peach, the one who doesn't put up with Mario's shit and stands up for himself. Bowser, he really doesn't have much of a personality, and that makes me sad. He's really an underrated character in the show. Wario and Waluigi, the same as they are in the mainline Mario series, just assholes to the others, but don't appear as much from what I remembered. All of these traits is a recipe for disaster and an actual chaotic group that defines each episode. I'm telling you, each episode has some nasty or insane shit happen. There was this one episode with Peach, I'm not kidding or exaggerating one bit, eats a mushroom, a mega mushroom, and proceeds to shove Bowser into her. I'm not finishing that, bro. Like, it's so insane. That is fucking crazy, and it's, you know what's even crazier? That isn't even the most insane thing that happens during the show. There was one episode where Bowser was taking a bath and Shy Guy came to help wash his back. How do I say this? But how do I say this without just getting plain demonetized? Just imagine what you do with a musket when you're reloading it with the rod. I'll just insert a Family Guy clip to show you what I'm talking about. Just imagine the rod as one of Bowser's spikes on his shell, and the musket as Shy Guy. Do you see how insane that animation when thinking about it? And he does that for the half the episode. And that isn't even the craziest and nastiest shit Shy Guy did in this whole series. The Peppermint Cane. Oh god, it's the Peppermint Cane episode. I'm not gonna describe it. Not at all. Go watch it yourself. It's that nasty, bro. It is that nasty. When I tell you, when me and my brother almost got caught watching this by our dad, I ran to the TV and turned it off before he could see what was happening in that scene.
Leave me alone!
The God forbid scene. That's how crazy it was. That's how crazy this character was. The whole series is a fever dream. I don't know how I was able to watch this. And there's more to it. There was an episode where just Mario turns into a candy corn, and Yoshi just eats him and poops him out. But Toad just crushes it and just kills Mario. And then there's one episode, April Fool's, Toad just pulls out a goddamn gun and just shoots him. It's his head blowing smooth off. He is crazy, bro. As of now, the channel insert hasn't posted much. His last post came a year ago, with Mario Fables being from 6 years ago. I don't know much about the social media this person is on, so I don't know what they're doing now, and if they're gonna continue the series or not. Probably like finish it. Honestly, it's a series which is absurd and insane. Get it? Because if you read his bio in his YouTube channel, he likes being absurd and insane. And if you put those two together, it'll go up as insert. Get it? Okay. Oh wow, that was really short. But that's all the channels I want to talk about. Most of these videos gave me fond memories of what I watched on my free time. Whether it was the good, the bad, or the ugly, I enjoyed watching them. Even when I shouldn't have. And I just messed up my childhood. With all that, thanks for watching. This was something new I wanted to do, and I joined making this video. If you want to see more of this, please help support the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Bring back Mario Fables.